Well, welcome to One Petite Street. Today I'm going to share about what I tried to share last time on our Etsy account. One of the villages or ceramic villages that are for sale, and I don't know what happened. Somehow that part of the video was gone. I'm also want to show you today, I'm working on a round window in the library, and this is about all I've got done. So you can see that, and when I get it up, probably in the next video or one after that, we'll show you that. Also some little plastic buildings that I found, and some other things that I found of interest. So that will be our show today. I hope that you will enjoy it. If you do, please indicate so by hitting the like button. And if you're so inclined, I'd invite you to subscribe. And if you want to get in touch with me, you can at onepetitestreet@gmail.com, and you can make comments down below. So let's get on with the program today. As I say, the first part is that I am making a round window seal, and I found out this wasn't going to be as easy. I thought maybe I'd use the drill that's here, this size drill, and then a larger drill. Well, I just couldn't make that work on my drill press, so I cut this out with a jigsaw, and I'll try and even it all up, and next time we're together I'll show that in place, and hopefully begin to work on the porch for the large dollhouse. So let's look at what I have to offer today. So the first thing I want to share with you is this village. It's a David Winter Cottage. It's a David Winter Cottage, and the reason I'm sharing it is because we're eventually moving into a smaller house, and so we have a lot of things that we've come into our hands or collected over the years, and we would really like to see things go to nice homes. So and we're not trying to get rich or anything, we're just trying to move things and maybe have somebody who has a little more room in that. Right now we live in a nice big house, but we're going to be moving into a much smaller place. So you can find this cottage on Etsy at Unique Vintage Chest. That's the name of our site there, where we're trying to sell my books and some other things. You can look under Vintage Christmas Gifts as a category. So this is David Winter's Cottage, and there's some other ones there. So I just invite you to go look at that. And then I wanted to show these little buildings that I found every year. I like to, on top of our the TV area, I set up what's called a Puts Village, and it has a number of different houses that I have made, and I invite you to go back in the early days of my YouTube channel, and you'll see the ones I made fashioned after some I have that are really left over from after the war, after World War II. There was a process to help Germany and Japan rebuild, and these little Putz Village buildings that are there were made by Japan out of whatever they had, and they were made out of cardboard. So I copied some of them and made a little Putz Village. And so I'm going to add these to the Putz Village. These are from China, I guess. And I bought them at the dollar store. So they were $1. And just they'll be a kind of a cute addition to my little village. And I invite you to tune in around Christmas time to see that. That's another, it's not part of this display that we'll have, but it's another display that I do each Christmas. I also wanted to show today, share today, these little objects. And I'm always looking for things that might be used in a dollhouse for dollhouse furniture, and that come from unusual sources. And a bunch of us went out to shoot off some ammunition the other day. I have a little 22 that I got back when I was a kid. And so I was shooting off some 22 shells. And by golly, when I looked in the packet, I found these things there to hold the bullets before they're shot. But you will notice that they can be used as benches. And who knows, but basically as benches. I suppose you can put a couple of them together or make a shelf. But basically I saw benches, and then this piece I saw as maybe to use in a window, or maybe build a shelf with it, or just a wall decoration. So I'm always surprised at where you can find things to use in your doll houses that aren't really meant for that, but we can use them. Well, I hope you enjoyed seeing the David Winter Cottage that we have, and you can find that again at Etsy on our place to sell there, and that we found in the boxes of bullets, and also that we found at the dollar store. And I hope that you'll check later to see how both our street here at Petite Street turns out at Christmas time, and also how my Putz Village, I'll have that on. And so we say until next time, enjoy the small things. A lot more small things than there are big things, and that's good, because the small things can be just as precious. And we'll see you again.